Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. You know, bad publicity and good publicity work sometimes the same, which is making something desirable to watch, or to pay for, or be more interested in a subject. In this case, we have the tennis. Tennis, pam pam pam. Yes, ATP, yeah. So they have a problem. They stated for a while already. It's the Serb Novak Djokovic, and they seem to be very eager to get rid of this guy somehow, because he's like 36, he's winning, he's breaking the records of other greats, which are great, but they really don't, I think, in my assessment, I'm not very happy about a Serb bringing all the records. That's my, interpretation on seeing them, how they really attack Djokovic for his unpopular statements, for the fact that he's going to break other people's record. And we have this, guy, I think he's from Spain, a good player, he's young, and I've been watching the media coverage in the West of tennis. And this person, Alcaraz, what's his name? Alcaraz. This person, Alcaraz, he's good. He's young, but he's losing in front of Djokovic. When they meet, it seems like Djokovic last time beat him in France, didn't he? In Roland Garros. And I see the coverage for Djokovic, which is either non-existent or his just leave. Basically, that's what it is. And when I see articles about this Alcaraz or Alcaraz? Alcaraz. It's all, oh my God, yes, okay, very good, congratulations. I'm just going to show you how this guy is hailed as, oh my God, look, he's the next real deal. Maybe he is, but it's a way these guys look at Alcaraz in a different way they look at Djokovic. Instead of saying, well, we witness history here, we're contemporary with a possibly the great player of all time. Nothing like that. It's like, just go, don't play anymore. You're too old. You're bad for business. If this, I'm just guessing. If what's his name, Djokovic will be, I don't know, let's say Serena Williams, the newspapers will cover that very much differently. We witness history, because I remember when Serena Williams were still playing, how they portrayed her when she won her 23rd or whatever Grand Slam. Didn't she win 23? It was history in the making. It was fantastic. We're contemporary with second Jesus Christ coming. All like that. When these guys won, Jesus Christ, what should we do? We have a problem. I covered it in some videos, and even YouTube had problems with my coverage with those videos. One actually is banned because you used something you were not supposed to use for about 3 minutes, 20 seconds. I didn't have to use it, but anyway, whatever. So I'm going to this article here that I have from Agence France Presse, where they're all ecstatic that Alcaraz got the pole position. He's number one again. Ahead of whom? The GOAT, the Serb. I can't make shit up, man. It's so obvious. So, Agence France Presse. Alcaraz wins Queens. Returns to world number one. Yay! Okay, I personally never heard of Queens. I heard about the Grand Slams, and almost that's about it. I'm not knowledgeable. I'm less than average guy. But I never heard of this being that, all right, good job. I have nothing against this. I will tell you if I have something against this guy. But why should I? He's a young guy, very talented, very good. And he's unfortunate right now that he has Djokovic. But he will train to beat Djokovic. And at one point probably dethrone him before he's just going to say, bye-bye, I'm leaving Djokovic. So Carlos Alcaraz will return to world number one after beating Alex de Minaur. I never heard of this guy, but anyway, 6-4, 6-4 on Sunday to win his first title on grass at Queen's Club. Congratulations, very good. The Spaniard's fifth title of the season. What kind of title? For me, only Grand Slams are titles. Okay, everything else for me is, all right. I think he won. Didn't he won something when Djokovic did not play in Australia or something? I don't remember. Anyway, of the season moves him back ahead of the 23rd time Grand Slam champion Novak Djokovic at the top of the rankings. So basically all this, I think it was made for this. Returns to number 1, and the second one, Djokovic returns to number 2. Good. And I'm quoting, it means a lot for to have my name on the trophy, said Alcaraz after joining the likes of Rafael Nadal, Pete Sampras, and John McEnroe as former winners of Queens. Good. And I'm quoting, it's special for me to play here, tra-la-la, lululu. Alcaraz was playing on the grass for just the third tournament of his career. The 20-year-old has failed to get past the fourth round in 2 previous attempts at Wimbledon. But his impressive showing suggests he will be the biggest threat to Djokovic securing an 8th title at the All England Club next month. Despite Djokovic's Wimbledon's record, Alcaraz will now be the top seed for the 3rd Grand Slam of the season. Okay, so you understand what's going on here? Despite all that, forget about this guy. He's old news. We got this guy, which is true. And remember, they being a newspaper, the media behind it, the big business, they make a lot of money out of tennis, obviously. So they try to make a rivalry between the two guys, which is obvious, and will have people, maybe like me, watch, which I don't watch tennis. Used to, but at one point it became so it lacked imagination. I like to watch, for instance, Roland Garros, because you can slice. You have to show more than vroom, vroom, vroom on fast. I like fast surfaces, like what's the name, Australian Open or Flushing Meadows. I like those, but they're too much on strength, too much physicality, and not much create. I like little flowers, a little slice, something like that, which you don't really see on fast surfaces. Sometimes you do, but you have to be very, very good. So anyway, the point here is just watch the coverage for everybody else and then for Djokovic. It's just a personal observation. Maybe I'm just a little bit, skewed right here, but no, I've seen words attached to Djokovic that I've never seen attached to others. Like Federer is oh my god, a darling of. He just played tennis with what's her name, the future queen of Great Britain, Kate Middleton. I don't know her title, Duchess. I don't know what she's, semi-queen, vice queen, something like that. They played. Oh my god, it was all loving, and I don't see Djokovic playing. I don't think he wouldn't be invited. It's just and he's from Switzerland. I'm guarantee you that it would be Ilian Stase from Romania again. Probably he would not be invited, but for other reasons, he couldn't keep his hands to himself, probably, and his mouth shut. Anyway, my friends, just pay attention. Pay attention how the media builds this 20-year-old against the 36-year-old, and so on. I personally, to give you my assessment, I would like Djokovic to reach, 50 Grand Slams. That's my goal, and then would be it. And then would be no more conversation, because if he wins only 49, still gonna see, is it this or is this? I want him to win 50. Okay, that's my preference. Not because I like, Anyway, I would stop right here. And I hope the other young guy will have his turn after Djokovic retires. Either way, retire him or retire by himself. I like to see value. And as of now, Djokovic, I think, is the best. Even if this guy, Alcaraz, won at Queens, which great, good for him. Who did he beat? Maurer? Who's Maurer? I don't know. Could be the third on an ATP rankings. I remember when Serena Williams was, or the other one, what's her name? Her sister. Can't remember. Doesn't matter. The Williams sisters were not playing, and then you had Sharapova being the top. In the pole position, like a race, Formula 1 race cars, for pole position. And then whenever Serena was coming, beat her out of the number one, and she was like ranked number 300 or something, because she hasn't played for, I don't know, 8 months or 2 years or something. She would just come and beat her of everybody. So whenever you had all these rankings, I said, if you beat Serena when she comes back, then you are who you are. But Serena was like the gold standard. But I just read a few things about Serena's approved use of certain things, and I was like, okay, there was no wonder. I mean, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart. Venus Williams. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.